Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we are re-reviewing the Helix Moonlight. In April 2025, Helix updated their entire mattress line with new covers, materials, design changes, and more. Helix designed the Moonlight as their offering for back and stomach sleepers who prefer a soft feel. The last time we reviewed this model, it received a below average score. This time around, they removed almost all of the memory foam and instead use a dense polyfoam that they describe as highly adaptive. Is this new design going to do better than last time? And will the Moonlight become one of our go-to recommendations for soft mattresses around the $1,000 mark? Let's jump into this review and find out now. On screen now is the performance scorecard from our comprehensive data-driven tests. As you can see, the Moonlight performed excellent in most categories. Response time received the highest score at a 9.8. Meanwhile, cooling, edge support, pressure relief, and company all scored in the mid to low 9s. From there, sex and off-gassing both earned scores in the mid 8s. However, the lowest scoring category was motion transfer, which earned a 7.5. Altogether, the Helix Moonlight received an overall performance score of 8.87. This ranks it among the top 31% among all mattresses tested to date. Notably, it achieved this above average rating while being 25% less expensive than the average mattress as well. This makes it a fantastic value. The Helix Moonlight is available in a single firmness, 4 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm. This gives the mattress a soft feel. Next, we're going to talk through what the Helix Moonlight does best. First, the mattress has excellent cooling performance. Even without the optional cooling cover, the Moonlight earned a 9 out of 10 for cooling, which should be more than sufficient for most sleepers. Second, pressure relief is also excellent for most sleepers and sleeping positions. Third, the Moonlight has fantastic support for sitting or lying at the absolute edge. This is due to reinforced edge coils that, notably, are only placed on the sides and not the head or foot of the mattress. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Moonlight. First, the mattress has higher levels of motion transfer. This is the one major performance category that underperformed, but it should only be a problem for sleepers who are sensitive to movement while they sleep. Second, the soft feel makes this mattress less than ideal for heavier weighted back and stomach sleepers. If you're over 250 pounds, you may simply find the mattress creates insufficient support. Lastly, the Moonlight allows for deeper sinkage, which may not be to everyone's preference. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. When it comes to support, firmness plays a critical role, and the Helix Moonlight has a soft feel. The soft feel makes this mattress best suited for side sleepers and not as good for most back and stomach sleepers. This mattress does not use zone foam or zone coils, meaning it creates a consistent firmness from head to foot. However, the mattress is equipped with reinforced edge support coils along the left and right sides of the mattress, which help to extend the supportive sleeping area on the mattress. Based on all my tests to date, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident that most side sleepers will find support on the Helix Moonlight to be excellent. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing it according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allowing it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Helix Moonlight has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. The mattress has a proven hybrid design. The layer of pocketed coils brings plenty of air into the mattress. It's also a layer that simply isn't going to absorb and retain heat. In addition, we have high quality foams in the comfort layer that seem to be doing an excellent job at avoiding heat retention and remaining highly breathable. Notably, the Moonlight is available with an optional cooling cover upgrade. Our version of the mattress was not equipped with the cooling cover. Based on our test of other Helix core models that did use the cooling cover, I expect the cooling would have earned a 10 out of 10 cooling score had it been equipped with said cover. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 88.8 degrees. This is 1.1 degrees cooler than the average of 89.9 degrees based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, the temperature declined by 5.0 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 0.2 degrees cooler than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.8 degrees. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Helix Moonlight has deep sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.50 inches. This is 0.29 inches more sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.21 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a balanced body contouring hug. While there is a deeper level of sinkage, the sinkage depth isn't overly dramatic or exacting as it can be with many softer mattresses, especially memory foam mattresses. The Moonlight uses a mix of memory foam, polyfoam, and a quilted cover to create a less polarizing and more even type of a feel. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Helix Moonlight has a moderate level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 10.61 meters per second squared. This is 21% more motion transfer than the average of 8.80 meters per second squared. In many cases, soft mattresses will have more motion transfer due to the increased sinkage depth they create, and that's exactly what we measured here. The softer feel allows the body to sink deeper, which means you make greater contact with the coil unit. This coil unit delivers more bounce, which also creates more motion transfer. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.2 seconds. Motion declines notably thereafter, but we do still have a moderate secondary acceleration spike from 0.50 to 0.60 seconds. Ultimately, it's not until 1.24 seconds that we return to near zero levels of motion. When we look at the complete picture, we see both higher motion transfer, longer motion transfer, and a secondary motion spike. While this level of motion transfer isn't terrible, it's also far from amazing. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Helix Moonlight is a mixed bag for material responsiveness, with an extremely fast most recovery response time and a very fast fully recovered response time. In our most recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.2 seconds, which is 0.2 seconds faster than the average of 0.4 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.5 seconds, which is 0.49 seconds faster than the average of 0.99 seconds. This material recovery speed is not the fastest we've tested, but it's quite close. Moreover, it's especially impressive to see a soft mattress this fast. Typically, softer mattresses will have a notably slower material recovery, as the greater sinkage depth that usually accompanies softer mattresses means there is simply more compression to recover from. All that to say, the responsiveness and material recovery is incredibly quick, making easy movement excellent and avoiding any type of a stuck feeling. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Helix Moonlight has a moderate level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 9.40 inches. This is 0.45 inches more bounce than the average of 8.95 inches based on all of our tests to date. The higher level of bounce can be in part attributed to the limited use of memory foam. This mattress is mostly polyfoam and pocketed coils, both of which create a higher level of bounce. These design choices, combined with the deeper sinkage that allows sleepers to come into closer relative contact with the pocketed coil unit, further helps to increase bounce. The higher than average level of bounce means that ease of movement is a non-issue and stack performance is solid. However, it also means that motion transfer is slightly worse. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Helix Moonlight has excellent sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.5 inches. This is 0.45 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 3.95 inches based on all of our tests to date. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt that support was excellent in all sleeping positions. The Moonlight mattress is equipped with reinforced support coils along the left and right sides of the mattress. These firmer coils are absolutely helping to improve edge support while lying and sitting. Notably, there are no reinforced edge coils along the head and foot of the mattress. The choice to exclude these is most likely aimed at decreasing the price of the mattress. If full perimeter edge support coils are important to you, I would recommend upgrading to the Moonlight Luxe mattress. Beyond the edge support coils, we have high-quality materials, foams, and coils at every level, which are helping to create a more robust total support dynamic. Overall, edge support is excellent. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edges are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Helix Moonlight has good sex performance. The Moonlight mattress is one with no significant weak performance areas when it comes to sex. Noise is minimal, and cooling, pressure relief, and edge support are all excellent. With 3.5 inches of sitting edge sinkage, the edge is surprisingly robust, especially for a soft mattress. The supportive edge helps to make the edge a functional and usable part of the mattress for amorous activities. Last but not least, we have bounce, which we measured at 9.40 inches. This is notably higher than average. More bounce is almost always better for sex, as it helps make amorous activities less strenuous. Overall, sex performance on the Moonlight mattress is good. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Helix Moonlight has an excellent level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no notable pressure points on my body. The mattress is equipped with 4.0 inches of comfort material, which is 0.26 inches less comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.26 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates plenty of sinkage, hug, and contour without being overly enveloping or excessively dramatic around the body. Foams range from 1.8 to 2.5 PCF. PCF is a measure of density and stands for pounds per cubic feet. Ideally, I want to see at least one comfort layer in the 3 to 4 PCF range. Higher density foams are more durable, sag less, and are typically more comfortable. All that to say, these aren't the absolute highest or best quality foams we've tested, but given the price, they are a more than reasonable and good level of quality that I would expect. If you do want higher density foams, the Moonlight Luxe and Moonlight Elite offer substantial improvements in foam quality and quantity, which will lead to better performance and better longevity. Moving on, the softer feel makes this pressure relief dynamic mostly ideal for side sleepers and less so for back and stomach sleepers. Deeper sinkage can simply be too much for many back and stomach sleepers, but for side sleepers, it allows the body to create a more neutral spinal alignment. In our pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.79. Ideally, I want to see PSI within 1.0, and we see that here. When I consider our objective pressure mapping test, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong smell and or a smell that dissipates more quickly are better. The Helix Moonlight had a strong smell upon initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 5 days. This is 1.8 days shorter than the average smell duration of 6.8 days. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, and country of origin. Helix mattresses come with a 100-night trial period and a lifetime warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. Lastly, Helix makes all their mattresses in the US. So, should you buy the Helix Moonlight? I give this one a strong recommendation. Primarily, the Moonlight is going to be best for lightweight back and stomach sleepers or side sleepers of any weight. The soft firmness rating gives it deep sinkage and more of an enveloping feel. Despite more sinkage, the Moonlight maintains excellent cooling performance, which is not always the case with softer mattresses. The mattress also uses highly responsive polyfoam that makes it easy to move around on. It's also high quality, so it should last. And if it doesn't hold up, Helix offers a lifetime warranty. Ultimately, I think the Moonlight is an excellent choice if you prefer a soft feel and you've got that $1K budget. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Helix, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.